And so, yes, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry, Jay, Race, Bernard, LaChance, DJ, Dave, Perlita, Gwynwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961, Amphibious, Spaceman, GPS Passer, Robo Rapist, Knight, and Elleries, Charles T. Elleries, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, who else? Oh, Doug King, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Red Randy, Red Gordon, Area 138. Yes, we can tell that a group of you came running out there and ruined and jacked shit up on purpose. Joe, Harry, Bernard, for your All-American. And stole stuff and made up stories. I mean, that means like you guys' main leader, basically, or pro leader, was too lazy, and so they sit around and lie all the time instead of having to do the work. And so the people who actually got the lung originally did the work, Joe. It was too easy, right? Too easy. So Amphibious, Baseman, and GPS Inklet, right? Rapist, Robo Knight, in 1961, Amphibious, Baseman, and Elleries, Joe. You're the pieces of shit because you only did it so you look good in front of the girls or the super honey chicks taking them away, and then your selected few in your team there, it's okay for them, but not everybody else. And so GPS, Inklet, Robo Knight, Whispering Faggot, the Fairmount Joe, Geico, Markdown Joe, the Maltese Night Cross Thief, the Whispering Faggot, the Fairmount, the Barnyard Rapist, the Blue Room Rapist, the McDonald's Rapist, the Bed Bugs, Team Bed Bugs, We kind of figure out the group of you guys fighting and why it's all jacked up and why you guys use the racist country and western hillbilly excuse. Karen country and western. So like I said, Joe Peruzzi screwed up Wendy's stuff, my stuff, Brian Miller stuff, the Beswick stuff, the Schwartz's stuff, the Kentiers, the Godfreys. The list goes on and on. Girls that went to Rangeview, to Quartz High. Carney Carver, Bernard, LaChance there, the Carney Carver, the BB Circus or Circus, the grift, the Negroes getting into people's business, their information network breaking down because they know their hero's a liar, so they could try to claim the throne of Israel after he committed his murder. Joe, that's why the world sucks. It's because people like you, Joe, get in the middle, think you're more worthy. And really, if you guys just left shit alone to evolve naturally and where people are getting along and happy, it would have worked 10 times better. But, that's why we do it like this. So those people you guys screwed over in the communities across the earth get to, have a little fun with the group of you as, you profess to be God over the earth there, Israeli supposed Joe, Harry, Bernard. So that's all Joe does. He saw that this line was successful, so he comes to screws with my Uncle Carl's and my stuff, or the Colorado line. The 3, he just goes Florida, middle there, and now he's supposedly God of the earth. Suppose he had it all figured out from the beginning, but, he's just really a thief. The Carney thieves. And as I said, Bernard, we didn't want Carney Red with Elton and Perlita and Don Wiley and you guys' crap, because look what it turned into, a big pile of junk.